Hello, welcome, good afternoon, good morning, and good evening to everyone. It's great to welcome so many people, so many agents at today afternoon workshop. My time here in Switzerland is 2 o'clock p.m. My name is Richard Affolter and I am the director of WEBA. So today will be our third workshop live. We started early this morning with the first event in refer of the US, and then after we move into Finland before lunchtime, and now is 1 o'clock p.m. London time, 1:06 exactly. We will start with the next workshop for Italy. So study in Italy together in cooperation with H-Farm. And I can see that my colleague Sarah is already available. Hello, Sarah, how are you?
Thank you so much for having me here. So, hello, everyone, from wherever you are.
Hello, Sarah. How is everything? How is the situation in Italy at the moment with the COVID?
In Italy,
before to start.
yeah, no, it's not too bad. It could have been worse. Currently, I'm in London, where the situation is far worse than what it appears to be in Italy. So I think I will switch back to Italy very soon, if it's possible. But yeah, we are trying to do what we can in order to make sure that our students, our families, our friends, we are all safe.
Fantastic.
And we can go back to a normal life or whatever.
Sarah, now you will introduce H-Farm, but before to start with the introduction of H-Farm, I want to speak first to the agent who join us today. And I would like to invite all of the agents to remain on mute modality in order that Sarah can give the presentation to all of you. And if you have any questions, just go below on the chat. As you can see, below is a chat, and put your question there. So it will be myself who will read your question, and I will ask Sarah to answer me. So this is very important. Then I would like to inform you as well that by the end of the presentation, I will put a link there, a link where you can fill out, you can include your details if you want to have a one-to-one meeting with Sarah and his team. This is very, very important because you will be able to have a one-to-one session with Sarah or the rest of the team from H-Farm and have and organize an agent's agreement with you. Because the aim here is for H-Farm to cooperate with agents from around the world in order to welcome students in Italy inside at the University Ca' Foscari in Venice, and as well to start immediately to welcome your student for study online in executive program. And Sarah will now explain to us everything about this. Sarah, I will just give you the okay, 1 second, so you can share the screen, and all the rest of the people, please remain on mute modality. Thank you very much.
Okay, just to avoid any technical issues, Richard, because I'm going to give you also a sneak peek on the platform myself, so that you and all of your agents can actually see what we mean when we talk about online learning at H-Farm. I'm going to switch off momentarily the camera so that we don't have any issue, and I will start my presentation in a second. I will be more than happy to respond to any of your questions at the end. Richard, feel free to stop me whenever you think more appropriate, as always.
Fantastic, fantastic, Sarah. Looking forward. So, ladies and gentlemen, until Sarah is preparing everything, please, if you have any question, just go on chat below and put your question there. Sarah, I can see the screen. You
Fantastic.
are welcome to start with the presentation.
Thank you so much, Richard. So, well, for everyone, my name is Sarah, and I am responsible for the UK courses that are designed by H-Farm College that we are going to see today. So we're going to see in a moment what H-Farm College is really about, but I feel that, first of all, I need to tell you that we have officially opened our new H-Farm campus in Venice last week. So congratulations to all the team. And this is actually a completely sustainable 51 hectares area with the restaurants, sports facilities, conference hall, library, residence for students, and of course the buildings that are dedicated to all of our courses, from the international school that goes from nursery till high school, plus also all the universities, so post-diploma courses in the beautiful countryside that is in the Venice Lagoon. So I thought that maybe we can have a look at what the campus looks like, and then we can dive into the courses.
Fantastic, fantastic. We're looking forward.
Oh, sorry, it went already. He didn't want doesn't want to show you that amazing campus.
Innovation has always been a human instinct. Today, more than ever, progress must be ethical. To improve our lives and those of every community, it must always meet a human need. Innovation is necessary. We are shifting in a very short time from an analog world to a completely digital one. An inevitable change that must be managed, taught, guided. It's a new vision of the world, one where territories that can attract talent and develop a system around it will prevail. A unique opportunity that we mustn't miss, and that we want to embrace along with new generations, our children. A great responsibility to support, nourish, and protect their talent. And so, together with outstanding partners who share our vision of the future, we imagined a campus. The H-Farm campus, the Young People's Campus, the only one of its kind in the world, the first to thoroughly integrate technology, education, and enterprise. A modern, self-sufficient campus with zero impact, immersed in nature. Near the lagoon, which reflects the world's most beautiful city, the pearl of a unique place. We will show the young generation successful models. We will help them to create their own. We will prepare them to face tomorrow's fundamental challenges: preservation of beauty, exploration of new frontiers, rediscovering people's innermost secrets. Throughout the history of our land, we have done it many times, and we are sure that with H Campus, we will continue to do so. We believe, because if you dream, you can.
Very nice video to start, Sarah. Very warming, very clear video. Very nice.
Yeah.
I think it helped.
If it doesn't make you want to jump on a train or a plane, I don't know what else will. It's a very inclusive campus. It actually is seriously a beautiful place to be, either for students but also as individuals. So even if you have someone that is a little bit older, we don't say older, but less young, okay, less younger than normal or traditional students, it's a very great place where to be. So now let's move on to something that everyone is waiting for, so our offer. So H-Farm College includes a variety of interesting academic courses, which are expected to be available from 2021. We have courses that go from a Bachelor in Digital Management, that is in collaboration with the University Ca' Foscari of Venice, which is in presence in our H-Farm campus, the one that you've already seen. As well, we have a BSc Innovation Management and Digital Strategy and a BSc Applied Computer Science, which have been designed with our UK partner. And at the same time, we also have an MSc in Entrepreneurship and Applied Technologies in collaboration with the MUMA Business School, University of South Florida, which was ranked 8th in the US. The MSc Disruptive Technology Management, where we can look at how tech is disrupting every sector and business. The MSc in Artificial Intelligence for Managers, in collaboration with our School of Design, or better yet, we call it the Institute of Magic and Wizardry, our big rock. It's a fantastic school that deals with computer graphics, virtual reality, and sends students to places like DreamWorks, Pixar, Disney. So very, very good. And then the MSc in Digital Marketing and Data Analytics, which is based on our direct expertise in digital marketing. So working with brands like Nike, Adidas, and Gucci. And lastly, the MBA in Digital Transformation, that is basically for whoever wants to be able to ride the next wave of disruption with confidence. Of course, this is a very brief explanation of our academic offer. I try to be as brief as possible, but for this stuff, we are going to hold a specific open day in the near future with Richard, so stay tuned for that. Today, we are going to present mainly our executive offer, which has been designed for the modern learner. What does that mean? There are short courses that are delivered online, and they also have a final capstone, which is in presence in our campus in Venice. And the main characteristics of all of these courses is the opportunity to gain the skills and the competencies that employers are looking forward while being at home and at your own pace. So whenever it's possible. So that means that you will be given the opportunity to learn during a live stream seminar or lab, or inside our Venice campus, as I mentioned before, where you have seen you can actually immerse yourself in nature, technology, and knowledge. Now, all the courses that we are going to introduce today are already available for purchase, are taught completely in English, and will provide you with a certificate of completion at the end, which can be showcased in your CV and social media because it's digital. Now, one good thing that I always try to highlight as much as possible is that you don't require any academic qualifications nor prior professional experience. So you don't need to send us anything, not a proof of level of English, not a proof that you already been doing an undergraduate course, or your scores were not that high in high school. So what we say is, of course, you need to know English, otherwise it will be difficult for you to understand what is taught and participate in and engage in the assignments. But other than that, nothing more. Before moving on to the actual details of the programs, I think that everyone here is much more interested in see what's in it for them. Well, of course, you will be promoting a top programs, that's for sure. But the main base is that because we really believe in the products, and we also believe in you, because Richard always speaks very highly of everyone and each one of his agents. We would like to start with a 20 commission for each student you bring. And then on top of that, we have prepared what we call a scholarship, what it is. So if you bring a bulk of students, let's say from 10 to 29, they will also get a 30% discount on the total price of the course. If you can bring from 30 to 49 students, let's say you will have a 35% discount, 30 to 4, and then we move forward on the scale. Of course, if you can bring us more than 100 students, then we want to talk to you privately. Even if you think you can talk a little bit, take a little bit less than that, and we can actually discuss a better commission, which is always interesting for everyone to see. Now, that said, we already have highlighted that our course, the executive courses, are online, and that means they are available within our platform. So in order to give you a better idea of the greatness of this product, I would like to give you a sneak peek of these courses, and to see and be better prepared when you sell it to your students, and you can tailor-made to specific schools. So I'm going to show you exactly what this platform looks like. So this is a sneak peek on our an example of a course, so our digital transformation strategy executive course. So you can see here, that's the homepage. And what can you find? Of course, you can have access.
Sarah,
yes?
sorry to interrupting you, but we cannot see.
You're not see. Okay, let me
see
if you can see it from here.
Yeah, and the agent, please, to all the agents, if you have any question, just type this down on the chat system, so I will ask Sarah the question. Sarah, one of the questions that I got immediately when you started, if it's possible to receive as well information about the Bachelor and the Master program on campus for next year, because usually the agent, they need 6 to 9 months to organize themselves with the student, etc., etc.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is one of the first questions that I get into. And then, okay. If someone is able to send you a student, but less than 10 students, what is the commission? Because before...
It will still be 20%.
Okay.
That's the minimum, yes. We don't go behind that, that's for sure. Now, can you confirm, please, Richard, that you can see my screen? Fantastic. So this is exactly what a course would look like. So this is our digital transformation strategy executive course. As you can see, this is the homepage, where you have a brief information of what the course is about, and you can access all the resources that are needed there. So the course overview, the learning modules, the course Q&A, and the how to contact us. Just to give you a brief idea of how it works, in the course Q&A, you have here some questions or that we think it's important for you to know for your students. Then there's the contact us. It's very simple yet intuitive, and we try to give as many information to the students as possible. At the same time, we have the contact us session, where ideally we go in case that they need support, whether for an academic issue, which is one of the major questions that we get, or if they need support from a technical perspective, like something is not working properly on the platform. Is there anyone there? Of course, we are there, and we have an IT team ready to support them. If you have questions about to pay, for example, in installments because you want to buy another course, or if you want to know about the accommodation base when you want to do the latest capstone in Venice, then here is the place to go. Now, let's go back to the main bits and sessions, so you have an idea of what we offer in everything. So in the course overview, what we will have is all the clear structure of the course. So that in this case is divided into session. And so in a certain sense, you will know exactly what we will see inside every learning modules. They have a direct link of all the session, and then you will also find the assessment strategy. So in other words, what the student actually need to do to get the certificate at the end of the course. And just for your knowledge, the majority of the courses will be peer reviewed, so it's not that difficult to achieve the end goal. We will also have the learning outcomes and the discussion page. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that our students feel connected even though they are online, and they feel part of our HFAM community. Now, as you can see here in this left part, is there is a straightway modality to actually look at all the features and functionality of our platform. So if you want to look at the assignments that you have, you just click in there and you see what you need to do and how many points you can get. Or if you want to get a link to the webinar, the live webinar where we're going there, you actually go there, click on the button and go, you start. Now, everything is pretty much clear. I'm just going to, for a second, show you exactly how a module look like, so a session look like. You're going here. In here, also, you find access to another of our platform that is Maze Plus, which is a very modern, let's say, journalistic, in a journalistic structure platform, and you are free to use all the contents that are in there for this course or for whatever it might be. Are you interested in digital marketing? You can still have a look at that. Now, as you can see, let's try out, for example, the session 1. So session 1, this is actually what our sessions look like. So we will have an introduction first, whatever we are going to cover, several videos here for you to look at, and PDFs. As you can see, those are all downloadable, because we believe that whatever resources we have prepared for you, those are good and great to be used also outside of the course. Then here you will find the exercises that you need to do. Mainly they are reflections on or discussions on specific topics that we have discussed in class. Additional readings if you want to learn more. And then at the end, a practical test, which is a multiple choice test that will give you an idea if you need to revise something, and at the end will constitute part of your grades. Now, this is how let's say our platform look like. So if everyone is okay, I would actually go back to our presentation, and let's start moving on the
Sarah.
Yes.
In the meantime, you move on the presentation.
Yes.
I have very important questions which many agents ask me.
Yeah.
Do you have a demo login for agents so that they can show how this portal is working to the students?
I can do better. I can give you a video where all these functionalities have been discussed very thoroughly, so that they can see everything, and it will be added to your follow-up package tomorrow when we send out the email. Just to give you a recap, plus the brochures, plus everything that we discussed today, if that helps. Then if they want, we can actually, if you have, I don't know, if you want to target a school in particular, and you think maybe the headmaster want to have a sneak peek and they want to discuss more, we are here and we are available to actually do properly a one-to-one meeting session with you and with them, so they can see it live, and they can ask all the relevant questions that they might think of.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Sarah, to give me this information. And still in refer of the micro master that you just saw now, how many intakes per year, or they can start anytime?
They can start anytime. It's ongoing. We don't stop anyone from learning. So at any given time, they can go on our website and buy the course that they want to. Of course, if you're purchasing for a group, it would be wise if you just pop an email to me, so that I can put all the discounts in place, rather than having then discount and whatnot. So I much rather prefer to do it myself or someone of my team, so they can treat you and your students a lot better.
Thank you very much, Sarah. We have now 41 agents from 27 different countries inside. Listen to your presentation for your information, and many of them, they are interested to see about the full program information as well. So I'm looking forward to your continuing presentation. Thank you very much, Sarah.
Can you see my screen? Just to fantastic.
Yes.
Okay. So we will start with the most comprehensive program that is out there when it comes to executive. So what it is, this is our Executive Master Plus in Innovation and Entrepreneurship, which includes 9 certificates, okay, plus a 5 days residential experience in our Venice campus. If you can't reach Venice, then that's not an issue. It might be for you are too far away, it costs too much to buy the ticket, or you don't feel secure enough to move at this time, which we absolutely understand. Then we have also prepared the same final capstone in a streaming version, so you will still be available to have the opportunity to buy this product. Now, through these 9 certificates and the capstone project, we will learn mainly about data analytics and how it informs decision making, the role of big data, IoT, and the other technologies that are now available to companies, agile and lean approaches to project management, new business models that are capable of riding the next disruption, the importance of listening to our customers' needs in order to create value and sustainability, how to deploy a successful digital transformation strategy, or everything about AI and the implications of blockchain, for example. So the Executive Masterclass in Innovation and Entrepreneurship is priced at £2,330 if you choose the option of a streaming capstone. However, if you want to come and see us in Venice, then it will be £3,261. This includes accommodation for 4 nights and lunches. So it's a very good price. Now, of course, you will have the 20% on top of whichever these fees are. Now, similarly, but in a more compact way, we have our MicroMasters. So our MicroMasters, what are those? There are 3 certificates online on streaming, plus a final capstone each, which can be either taken, again, streaming in our HFAM campus, this time for just 3 days. So we have available a MicroMaster in Digital Marketing Analytics, 1 in Digital Entrepreneurship, 1 in Digital Transformation, and 1 in Computing Skills for Management. Now, so we are going to briefly present now each one of them, but just so you know, if you have decided to try out a certificate first, and then you decide to enroll in a MicroMaster, or you have tried a MicroMaster first and then you want to upgrade to the whole Executive MicroMaster, then you can contact us and we can discount what you've already paid from the other program that you want to purchase, okay? So starting now from the MicroMaster in Digital Transformation. This is extremely relevant in the modern world because you can learn what digital transformation is about, which is not at any time a once in a lifetime project, but is an ongoing kind of situation in every business. And you move from what is the physical to the digital dimension of processes and procedures. And, you know, one of the main questions that I always get from these people that want highly paid jobs, like we're discussing $100,000 for a job, and they think that they can actually buy, as they have an unlimited budget and they can buy just technologies and everything will go well, but that's not the case. So this is one of the things that we will tackle, meaning digital transformation strategy, the course that you've seen before, technologies for the digital company, and artificial intelligence. And we will finishing off with what we call the digital entrepreneur's tricks, which is a very innovative course, and it gives you an invaluable experience, whether online or in our campus, to immerse yourself in this tech startup world. So you will learn from a professional program management of an international startup incubator in London, as well as he's also an entrepreneur himself, how to actually transform your idea into a successful business. So the final capstone, as we said, can be chosen either online, and that means 2 live webinars of around 2 hours each, plus all the materials that you will need to do in a similar format of the one that we've seen. Or you can choose a 3 days intensive course in our HFAM campus in Venice. Usually this happens Thursday to Saturday, okay? Now the price, vary again, depending on the mode of delivery. If you go for the online version, it will cost £836. If you go for the face-to-face modality, then it will be £1,166. Now, the other MicroMasters in computing skills for managers. Now, this course is particularly appealing to everyone that want to approach data analytics and gain competencies in modern tools, such as, for example, artificial intelligence and blockchain. So we are going to do big data analytics and IoT, artificial intelligence and blockchain and the application in business, such as, for example, smart contracts. Now, again, at the end, you will still be able to do the digital entrepreneurs tricks. So that the final capstone that we just said is where our business ideas take shape. Again, the price is similar to the other one. So if you want the online version, you will go for £136. If you want the final capstone in Venice, £1,166. Now, the MicroMaster in Digital Entrepreneurship. So this one has been designed to tackle the ways that technology has and, of course, will keep impacting organizations and new ways of making business. So the overall program is made of 3 certificates, which are entrepreneurship in the digital age, where you will tackle stuff like ride sharing, geospatial applications, and very modern concepts. Then digital marketing and customer experience, agile and lean methodologies for project management, and still the digital entrepreneurs tricks, as we said before. Now, in this case, it's a very complete thing because you can have strategy, you have marketing, and you also have everything that is linked to project management, which is a great combination, especially for students that are leaving high school, for example, and they want to approach university a little bit more prepared. Yeah, the fees are £1,076 for the online version and £1,406 for the physical version in our campus. Now, lastly, the last MicroMaster, Digital Marketing Analytics. This is designed to help students gain a sort of leverage in the digital skills gap and boost the chances of their dream job in the marketing sector, in inserting concepts like phygital marketing or love brands or omni-channel. So all of these fancy words and buzzwords that you can hear everywhere, but nobody actually is able to tell you what they are. Now, the whole program that they can actually do is, of course, digital marketing and customer experience. Then we will tackle the way that customers are perceived in the digital organization. So how you can acquire them, how can you retain them, what's the value that they can bring. And big data analytics and IoT, of course, again, finishing it off with the digital entrepreneurs tricks. Now, the prices here varies between 956 to 1,286. So now, this is mainly the overall overarching structure of the programs that we can actually we thought of designing and building together using as our certificates as building blocks. This means that we can also you can also purchase separately the 9 certificates, which can be big data analytics and IoT, entrepreneurship and whatnot. And the costs for the individual certificate would go from £149 to £269, where the higher price is linked to the offer of a live webinar with the instructor and all of your friends and peers that are enrolled in the course, as well as everything that I've showed you and discussed with you. Now,
Sara, you give a very good presentation this afternoon, very interesting about the portal, about the different programs, the different certificate programs. Now, can we go a little bit in refer on the Bachelor and Master program on campus? Can you give us?
Absolutely, absolutely. I will. Tell me what you want to know, and I
Yes,
and I shall provide.
The Bachelor program and the Master program you're offering at Ca' Foscari in Venice.
Yes, absolutely. So I can come back because the presentation, even if we don't see it, at least you can see my face. Okay, so the bachelor that we have in collaboration with the University of Venice Ca' Foscari is actually a 3-year program, which is done completely in our campus in Venice, and with the University of Venice professors and specialistic and enhancing courses that HFAM provides on top of it. For example, like CV enhancement writing skills, or how to actually create soften art skills for the managers. There's a variety of courses, additional courses that are free for our students. And the beauty of it is that you get everything top notch, the new campus facilities, everything, and you don't have to use the very historical buildings and rooms of the University of Venice. This course, of course, is entirely in English and is open to national and international students. Mainly the deadlines, the initial deadlines for applications are around January to February. So we will need to get back to you on as soon. So let's say, for example, that they open on a specific date in January, we will send you an email to remind you of this so that you can actually remind also all of your prospective students. Good thing about it is that we hold the selections. So we are looking at your English proficiency. We are looking at our results in the high school, but we still hold a sort of interview where we can look at candidates and see the potential rather than what they already have. The cost is €7,500 per year. Of course, excluding accommodation, but you can actually inquiry about, or the potential student can inquire to us about using our accommodation facilities, which will be on campus. So they will leave the experience from sleeping to having breakfast to eating to go out and reach as many places as they want. We are in a strategic location because we are 20 minutes from Venice. In 2.5 hours by train, we can reach Milan. 4 hours and a half, we can reach Rome. If you like to ski or you have never seen the mountains before, we have Cortina, which is an absolute jewel, an hour drive from there. So our students are actually very into our community, which means that they all go together. They do loads of stuff together outside the places. The University of Venice has around 15,000 students. So it's a huge public university and one of the oldest, if not the oldest, in Italy. And on top of that, on campus, we have around 1,000 students. So they won't be alone, even if they feel like, oh no, we want a smaller campus. Well, you have the smaller campus, but the possibility to actually reach whatever you need very soon.
Sarah, can you give me the screen back a second?
Absolutely, I can. Give me a second. It's okay. Stop share. Here you go.
Yes, perfect. Now, the agent, they will be able to send the students on campus as well at Ca' Foscari University, which is a state university. And the price is around €7,500. What about the commission? I mean, this is all about, we are here.
20%. 20%, yes, we can discuss privately also that.
So ladies and gentlemen, if you are interested to send your student to Italy at HFARM program inside at Ca' Foscari, you will be able to get a commission as well, 20%. Now, what I will do, I will share my screen a second because I will download the link so the agents can fill out the link if they're interested to have a one-to-one meeting with you. Let me share my screen a second. Let me go here. And here, I wanna form site. One second, and I will get the link from H-Farm. Let me go here. H-Farm link. Here we go. So I will show the link shortly to all the agents. So I will make sure that this is your link. Yes. So you have to put inside your name, surname, just fill out this form. And as soon as we receive the form back, we will send this to Sarah. So she will be able to send you the information for a one-to-one meeting. So I will put this link now on the chat system. As you can see, there is a chat system below. I just put this here, and here we go. So I will send in addition an email to everyone who joined us today. And so I will send a short email, and I will resend the link one more time in case you're not able to get the link now. So just go on the chat below and you will see the link which I just put it down now. I know that many of you have many different questions. I can see it. But I'm sure that during the one-to-one session with Sarah and Sarah's team as well, you will be able to have all this additional information. So it's very, very important to fill out this form in order as well to organize an agent's agreement with you. The fare of the commission, like Sarah mentioned before, commission can be plus 20% for study on campus, and for study online even more, as we saw before of your presentation. Sarah, you want to conclude something? You want to add some final word?
Well, thank you so much for having me, for taking the time to listening to all of our courses. I'm very much looking forward to meeting you personally, hopefully also in the campus as soon as this is an option, so that you can come and see the amazing things that we do at H-Farm. And for whatever information or whatever needs you might have, please feel free to ask. What we can do, we will absolutely do it.
Yeah. I have some last question that coming in. Maybe someone missed this information. How many students study at Ca' Foscari every year on campus?
50,000.
50,000.
Yes, 50,000.
So 50,000. So because many ask me if they have students coming from India, from Africa,
Yeah.
Asia.
Yes, it's a very international university. So, and it's also very close to lots of other international universities. So students move around quite a lot. So yes, there's definitely lots of international students, and we want to attract more in our campus as well, because we think that the more international we are, the more we represent the world that we live in. So we are more than happy to open our doors, or lack thereof. In that sense, it's a campus, it's very open to everyone that actually wants to come and see us.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, you can see the website from Ca' Foscari here, and then the website from H-Farm, which is very, very simple, is hfarm.com. And then after you have the possibility to go inside, there are as well the link. Maybe if you can put the link from H-Farm International on the chat system, Sarah, it would be very grateful from you.
Yeah.
So the people can go on H-Farm directly on the English site, so they will be able to get additional information. In the meantime, I'd like to welcome one of my agents who follow me all day since this morning, 7 o'clock. Hello, Kuldeep. We had a very long day today together, and we had 3 events. And thank you to join me, and thank to all the agents who joined me today, this morning, early and before lunch, and now as well. It's always great to have you on board and be part of my workshop, my life, made with our speaker from the different university, college, high school. Something very important as well to know is that the H-Farm group is quite big. I mean, if we understand how big is H-Farm, we have colleges, we have high school, we have executive online program. So it's a lot. It's a lot H-Farm. It's not only university, correct?
Absolutely correct. We go from 3 years old, just out of the pram. We take them from nursery to middle school to high school, and then we bring them into the university world, and then off they go to a good job, hopefully. So yes, we do the whole cycle, and then once they are in a job, they still come back for executive courses that are in presence or online. So we have them all together.
So now, because of the COVID, of course, the main issue here is to start to inform your own students to study online with H-Farm and offer this certificate. And this is the first step for you. And as soon as they will open everything with this COVID, like in January, they can start it. Sarah will send the information by email. When is the application days for going back to campus? So we know this. So you have different possibility with H-Farm. H-Farm for certificate program, H-Farm for program Bachelor and Master on campus, and H-Farm as well for high school. And you have 5 high school in
Yes.
Italy, correct?
We do. We have one that is actually in our campus, the one that you've seen in the video. And then also we have another 4, mainly in the northeast of Italy. And we are very proud of them because we can create a community of people that are doing the international baccalaureate, which still is very forward for the Italian landscape. I wouldn't say it's very forward for everywhere in the world, but for the Italian landscape, of course it is, definitely. And it helps a lot with students that want to go to UK universities, for example, or American universities or Australian universities. So it's good because everything is taught in English, so our students are lucky in this sense. And then after that, we can actually give them a better opportunity in life, first with the resources that we have, the facilities. If they want to go kayaking, if they want to go skateboarding, they can do it in the campus in a nice and safe environment as much as we can. So yeah.
One final question that I have, what about scholarship? Is there any scholarship you can help? We have more agents join us now. So you have scholarship for online program, you have scholarship for Bachelor and Master program as well on campus?
Yes, so we have prepared what I said at the very beginning of the presentation. So this scholarship, if you can actually attract a group of students from 10 onwards, they can get a minimum of 30% discount, which is great. Of course, if you have more than 100, we are discussing more than 50%. But this is we can discuss it in one-to-one as soon as you have a better idea of how many you can actually have. Now, for the other programs, for the ones that are in hybrid mode, yes, we have scholarships. Those depend on the specific circumstances of the prospective students, but we do have them. One good thing about for example, the bachelor in the one with Ca' Foscari is that you can actually go and use our Abacus, which I'm sure that Richard told all about that. This is a sort of I wouldn't say scholarship, but a huge help in the sense that students can get a student loan, and they don't need to repay it if not after 2 years after graduation, which is a huge help. And they can get up to €50,000 to cover all the expenses. So that is something that we actually do and can be very useful for that.
Thank you very much, Sarah. Thank you. You give a very good presentation. So ladies and gentlemen, when you have the possibility to send a student to Italy, your students will be able as well to apply for a scholarship for maximum 50,000 euro for the complete program, 50000. And this includes as well accommodation, includes as well food and beverage, transportation, etc. So if you are interested and you are serious on this program, then after you can fill out the form that I put now on chat below, so that I will be able to send your contact information to Sarah, and Sarah will contact you and she will do a one-to-one meeting with you directly or one of the staff of Sarah.
Yeah.
One time it will be me as well who will give a presentation and will answer you more questions. We are working now to implement a new concept from WEBA Insight on H-Farm in order to help let's say to give more information to the agents for study in Italy. And with my team as well, we are now working on this. And from next week on, we will be part of meeting with agent in one-to-one session as well sometimes, in order to helping you more and more to understand your advantage to study in Italy. Sarah, I will finalize with something. Someone is writing me, I love Italian pizza and spaghetti cuisine. This make me fall in love. This is
who doesn't? Who doesn't? You can imagine how much I'm missing it in the UK. Yes, that's great. Food is great. Weather is great. People are great. So yes, Italy is a very, very, very good country to be in.
Exactly, exactly. I agree with you. I agree with you for this. And Sarah, I would like to thank you one more time to be on board today, and looking forward to welcome you in a future presentation that we will arrange. Next time will be next week. We have another one, and so on until the beginning on the campus, which we hope everyone, it will be in January 2021 or September 2021. Let's see how everything is move on with this COVID. Again, Sarah, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Bye, everyone. Thank you for your time. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we done another big workshop today with Italy, with H-Farm, and I put the link below, as you can see, if you're interested to have a meeting with her or her staff, there will be, you have to fill out this form. So thank you very much. Thank you everyone to join me, Kuldeep and all the staff. Many of you joined me as well this morning, the previous meeting, etc. It was a very, very long day for me, for many of you. And I know that many of you are very busy with a lot of Zoom meeting coming on now, but this is the future. Everything is changed now with workshop, meeting, etc. But at WEBA, we will make sure to bring more innovative program, and we hope that everything will go in well like it was in the past. And from my side, thank you very much to join. I will say bye-bye to everyone. Thank you again. Thank you.